Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. There's a bit of a journey behind this that I want to tell you that leads on to the little bit of something I want to share with you. Last year, we realized, and I'm sure you're all in the same boat, Peace Security, I know you're in the same boat because I've had more sales calls from you than anyone else on the planet. It's so hard to get out there and go and meet local businesses and go and convince them that your product is the one to choose, go and convince them that your service is the one they should be using, and get to everyone. And I'm sure the sales managers here, sales directors, sales executives have all got a boss somewhere going, why aren't we getting more? So Connect, this principle Connect came from a decision that we made to say that we're going to be chastising our sales team for not getting enough, but what are we doing in order to force multiply how we get to talk to people? And one of our biggest problems was that not everyone has things to sell all the time. And some companies, service providers, very rarely have things to sell through an auction at all. So to get them at the right time where they go, oh, you walked into my office, wonderful, here, take my fleet of cars, was very unusual. And then that sales pattern often went through, we'll have a meeting here and a meeting there and a phone call here and an email. And before you know it, there's been 14 points of contact before someone says, we don't have anything to sell. So we decided, why don't we change it a little bit? And in order to serve our selfish purposes, why don't we just invite a whole bunch of people here and have a coffee on us and give them a chance to talk to other people. And then in the meantime, maybe we'll just sap up their interest and ABC will become part of their mindset. And that was the purpose of building Connect. And then our ambition kind of splintered off. And we said, what if we could actually create a business unit that's solely focused on helping other people find other people? And then we realized the dating scene in Zim probably isn't for us. So we decided we'll just do the business side. Because largely what ABC Auctions does is connects buyers to sellers. But nothing in this room belongs to us, except our banners. That bed set, that belongs to a client who's taken a lot of time to build it and wants to sell it. And we act as a multiplier for them. Every chair you're sitting on is either brand new or refurbished, given to us by clients that we trust. Betty, can you put your hand up? Betty, for longer than I've been alive, probably 3 times my lifetimes, has been selling at ABC. And I'm so grateful that she's joined us because it's people like Betty that keep our business going. It also gives you things to buy. So in connecting buyers to sellers, we thought what a cool opportunity if we could actually help businesses connect to one another. And that's why you're here. And in being here, you have shown your direct interest in intentionally doing something about growing your business. And in doing the exercise we've just done, you might have been pushed outside of your comfort zone to now be forced to have a face-to-face, one-on-one, no boardroom presentation, 60 seconds, why are you valuable to me? Conversation. And maybe you sucked at it, and that's okay. The point of that speed dating interaction is because you don't have a pitch deck. There's no PowerPoint. There's no referrals pouncing on a screen. It's you and a prospect. And for that, I'd like to give you all a huge round of applause for doing something brave and intentionally committing to growing your business. So the thing I want to talk to you about today is something that I've been working a great deal on, and we've been working on for a while without realizing it. A show of hands, who knows what the network effect is? Show of hands who's got a Samsung in their pocket right now. That is the direct result, sorry, my Samsung's ringing. The direct result of the network effect is that you bought a Samsung because you're too cheap to buy an iPhone. I'm kidding, they're far superior. You bought a you bought a Samsung because you knew someone who had one. This is 2024. How many people here do not have social media for their businesses? How many people post every day on their social media? Winners. Great, peace. This is the problem. Social media is mostly free. It's the cheapest form of advertising on the planet. Social media every single day. You have to make people realize that what you're doing is habitual. You have to be in their ears even when they're not paying attention. Coca-Cola said that there will be a Coke within 1 kilometer of every person on the planet regardless of where you are. Coke will be within 1 kilometer. Social media means that you don't need to sponsor posts at every bottle store to get people to know your product. All you need to do is post every single day. Number 2, participate in communities. This is a community. Welcome to our community. We hope you come back again. Participate. You can't be a bystander. I caught one of my team members, I won't say his name, but I'll look at him harshly, in the back office with the PA when you guys are all here. And I was like, you can't hermit here. There's humans. Go and talk to them. You can't not be a participant. You have to be a participant. You can't observe a community. You own a business. You answer for a product. You answer for salaries. You answer for future. You answer for success. You have to go and participate. Tell your story and solve a problem. And you have to build real relationships. I'm horrendous with names. Absolutely horrendous. Unless you have upset me, or I'm attracted to you, or there's something that I'm worried about with you, I probably will forget your name. It is not malicious. I just got dropped on my head a few times as a kid. But you got to build real relationships. There's plenty of people you'll shake their hands and be like, hey, but you realize there's no connection. Invest. And how do you build a relationship? It's not by you telling the story. It's about you asking for a story. From that story, you'll remember something and they will mean something to you later on. Remember, sales is not about you getting what you want. It's about you solving a problem that gets you money. Does it make sense? Offer real value. If you believe in your little hidey hole in your home office when you became an entrepreneur, or when you've sat down and worked a sales strategy for the brand you're running, and you sit and you go, this is what I would want as a customer, you have lost 80% of the people that might buy your product. You're not going to know what people want unless you ask them what they want from your product. Yes? Pick and pay, I'll use you as an example, is an old science. Category managers have run supermarkets for the longest time. Bread is at the back. Your loss leaders are at the back. Your sweets are by the till. Why? Because they're solving your problem while solving theirs, and their distributors. They're getting chocolates that you're not going to buy because you're on a diet on Monday, but you need bread, so I'll go get bread, and as you're leaving, I'm going to let you queue just long enough for you to spend an extra 30% by getting the chocolates you don't have because you're on a diet, right? That's an old science. They've solved problems for you. How is your business solving problems? Have you actually found your customers and asked, what do you need from a laundromat? What do you need from my car service company? What do you need from my training company? What training are you looking for? Go and answer the question, advertise to the market. If you've asked 5 different people the question and you've created a product that answers for 5 at 50% for each, you've got 80% of the market when you go to market with that product. Make sense? Challenge. Are you actually solving a problem? ABCs have suffered this many, many times. We have horrible things. One called commission, one called purchase levy. We call it income. You guys say scam. But so we've got to try find a way to make our income relevant while giving you the product or service that you want when you come to ABC. Yes? And then finally, the biggest thing we all fail with, follow up. How many people spoke to 5 people they did not know when they arrived here today? Follow up is so vital. Do you run a CRM? Do you know what a CRM is? They are free. There's so many free versions. Get a CRM. Allow follow-ups to become automatic. Allow a system to do it. Allow it to be 30 minutes of your day to send out an email that says, hey, do you remember when we met at ABC? I was so chuffed to meet you. I chatted to you about this. You said the following. I'd like to arrange a meeting. Hey, here's my product catalog. Hey, here's a link to my website. Are we doing enough of that? We're not. So let's recap quickly. Build an online presence. Force multiply. Going online matters. We've done this event 7 times? 7 times, do you reckon? Maximum attendance, 11 people. This sucked until we said, guys, did we get this wrong? Let's put an ad out and let's charge. Look at you all. This was free. Do you know what I mean? We did something different and we went to social media and we multiplied our reach. Are you guys all going to bring things for sale with us? No, maybe not. That's fine. But if you leave here and you've won a bit of business and you've gone and grown your business a bit, what's the conversation you're going to have? Hey, I got back to the office. Where were you this morning? You're a bit late. I went to a networking thing at ABC Auctions. Oh, cool. How was it? Oh, I met so-and-so. We've done some business. Da, da, da. What is the multiplier there for me? You went to ABC Auctions. You might not do any business with me after this, but I really hope you did business with someone, and the origin story of that was ABC. Does that make sense? Attend, participate, and host. Be brave. Host. You've got a little boardroom at the office? Get 10 people in that room. Give them coffee and cakes. Daily. That's who did ours in Borrowdale. They're wonderful. Foster relationships. Go after the customers. How many of you contacted a customer that used your business 6 months ago? That person's very valuable. They used your business. For good or bad, they used it. Why aren't you getting them back? The ex-CEO of Old Mutual told me the strategy for Old Mutual in the 10 years he ran the company was keep my customers, get more from them, win more customers. No big pitch deck, no big huge strategy document, no week at Elephant Hills for a strategy session, no conference, no nothing. Keep my customers, get more from them, get more customers. Yeah? And finally, solve real problems. Solve real problems, yeah? So that's the networking effect. If you can get all those things right, multiple people will use your business, and because they've used your business will grow. And that's what I really want to give you the challenge. I challenge you because I've challenged myself in that. My team talk about it all the time. ABC does not have any lack of energy for wanting to grow and grab extra market, and I hope the same for you. So as we wrap up my side, I really encourage you, do not just leave this room. Make sure you solidify your relationships, grab the business cards, and commit to yourselves that you'll follow up and move forward. But well done, you've come and done something intentional to grow your business. Thank you.